Welcome to Practical Parenting with Toras Imecha. Every mother at some point deals with pushback from her children. The mother says, I want you to do something, and the child doesn't want to do it. The truth is, it starts from infancy, where you sometimes have a baby who you know needs to fall asleep. The baby's exhausted, and you watch this tiny little baby force their eyes open. They are going to stay awake because they want to do it. Or they get a little older and they close their lips tightly when you are trying to feed them. They may be hungry. You might know they really need food, but they are deciding they want autonomy. They don't want to do what you want them to do right now. I'd like to share with you an idea from this week's Parsha from the Torah that I think addresses this so beautifully and practically for all of us. You know, in Parshas Nitzavim, Moshe Rabbeinu says to the Jewish people, I'm giving you a choice. You can choose life and goodness and blessing. You can choose death and curses. It's up to you. I'm not compelling you to do one or the other. Here's your choice. Which would you like? And the truth is that human beings really like choices. We like feeling that we have a say in the matter. And it's true even for children. And so when you want to get a little child to do something, you give them a choice. Now, both choices are going to end up the way you want it to be. Would you like to wear the red pajamas or would you like to wear the blue pajamas? Would you like to have a cucumber slice or a pepper slice right now? But you are giving them the feeling of autonomy. I'm making a choice. The best analogy I've heard to this is one of those rides on fairgrounds where the child is sitting and riding in a car in a ride that's circling around and around, and there's a little steering wheel there, and they're turning the steering wheel like, Ma, look, I'm steering, and they're not. It's going to go around and around and around because that's what the carnival ride is doing. But they feel like they're steering. They feel like they're riding, they're driving. And that's what we do as parents. We give them this choice. We give them this feeling of autonomy, even with a little baby trying to feed themselves, not wanting to take food. Give them the spoon. Let them pretend. Let them try and get some oatmeal on that spoon. And while they're busy having autonomy, that's when you can get a spoonful in their mouth. People really like choices. And so one of the best things we can do is offer our children choices so that it's not me telling you this is what you must do, but giving space so that it ends up the way we need it to end up anyway, but making it more palatable. And the truth is that even when we know this with little children, sometimes we forget it with big children. Preteens, teenagers, they need this option too. They need to be given choices. They need to be allowed to figure out when they want to do something, how they want to do it, not be told, this is what I want you to do. And so it can be as simple as asking a 13-year-old, I'd really appreciate it if you would take out the garbage. It doesn't have to be now, anytime before you wake up in the morning, anytime before you go to school in the morning would be really great. And then walk away. Don't keep coming back and saying, did you take out the garbage? Did you do it yet? Give them the space, the autonomy to make a choice of when they want to do it, when it's going to happen. Giving them the empowerment of a choice reduces so much of the friction. It reduces that pushback that's natural and innate because none of us like being pushed around. So we as parents can learn from Moshe Rabbeinu. It's not really a choice. We all want bracha. We all want life. We all want a relationship with Hashem. Of course, we're going to keep the Torah. But when you frame it as a choice, it puts me in the driver's seat. It makes it much easier for me to choose the right thing. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful year.